In the Skyrim video, you saw the Mad Genius controller automatically open the favorites menu and load the bow when the player imitated holding a bow. Well, here's how that works. You can set up custom controller modes in the Mad Genius controller, and each mode can be specific for a single weapon. When you load a weapon in one of these modes, the controller counts your menu changes so it remembers which weapon you chose. In Skyrim, I set up a trigger box then for each of these weapons modes. The high box is for the bow, the low box is for a crossbow. At her left hip is one for sword mode, and at her left shoulder is one for a two-handed weapon mode. When she simulates holding a bow, that puts her left hand in the top box. The controller remembers the bow that she loaded last time, so it opens the favorites menu and loads it. This triggers bow mode, and the controller reconfigures so that she can shoot the bow. Rejoining the controller puts it back into normal mode. The controller remembers which weapon she had before the bow, so it opens the favorites menu and restores her weapons to the way they were originally. Now she's simulating holding a crossbow. This hits the bottom box and puts the controller into crossbow mode. The controller remembers which weapon she loaded last time in crossbow mode and loads that one. When she's finished with the crossbow, she puts the controller back together and her weapons are restored to how they originally were again. A third weapons mode can be triggered by reaching over her shoulder for where her two-handed weapon would be. Last time she was in this weapons mode, she loaded the Warhammer. The controller remembers it, opens the favorites menu, and loads it again. When she's finished with it, she again rejoins the controller and goes back to normal mode, and she's back to her original weapons. Now, she doesn't have to go through this step of rejoining the controller. Here she reaches over to her left side like she's drawing a sword, and she goes into a specialized sword mode. The controller again remembers the last weapon she loaded in this sword mode and loads it. From sword mode, she could go right into bow mode just by simulating holding the bow. Her chosen bow is loaded and the controller reconfigures so that now she can aim the bow with motion. You've just seen her go through 4 different weapons modes, 5 if you count normal mode, and all of the weapons were loaded for her. So check out our other videos and go to our website and sign up. We're just about ready to launch our Kickstarter campaign, and we'd like to be able to notify you when it's going.